My colleague and I have repeatedly called for a generational investment to fix our healthcare system. You can do it. And I have said repeatedly that to do so will likely require carrying a budget deficit. Voila. But it is important to know and to remember we're talking about the lives and the well-being of New Brunswickers in a very direct way when we talk about health care. Je comprends les défis à relever. Les gouvernements successifs ont sous-financé les soins de santé par rapport à toutes les autres provinces, ainsi que d'autres services publics essentiels tels que les soins de santé mentale, les soins aux personnes âgées, la protection sociale, l'éducation, le logement abordable et la protection de l'environnement. Il en va de même pour les services vitaux destinés aux victimes de les violences entre partenaires intimes, les violences conjugales, et aux enfants ayant subi des services sexuels. In fact, we have, as a result, significant deficits in our social services across the boards. The needs are great, and the temptation to put a little here and a little there is, I'm sure, significant. So, as a result, like the government has succumbed to that, the health care budget, which was supposed to be the #1 priority, was only increased by 1.8%, roughly the rate of inflation last year. So, only $30 million is budgeted to improve access to primary health care through the beginning of a transition to collaborative care teams. This is far below the $50 million a year that the New Brunswick Medical Society says is required, and the $100 million that we had costed in our campaign platform to reduce the wait lists for primary health care providers even faster. Yesterday, Dr. Lise Bavin, the president of the New Brunswick Medical Society, was out in the media describing the small increase in the health budget as, I quote, insufficient to catch up to our neighbours and address the significant challenges facing our health system. Madam Speaker, it was time to rip off the Band-Aid on health care spending, and that didn't happen. While recognizing the looming trade war with the United States, she correctly said, we cannot let the health and well-being of our citizens continue to be marginalized by the issues of the day, no matter how pressing they may be. Neglecting our tattered healthcare system is not the answer. Madam Speaker, what she's talking about is exactly what has happened year over year over year across multiple governments to bring us to the point where we are today.